Abisha and a black rasta about one thing about Bekasana Abisha and or the message ten pie more than message ten the Hakuma NDC for say NDC for and Guasia necessary are dorsal at day. GTEC Ghana Tertiary Education Council say what kind of papa they show also or crack it down on Enkofoa or more use titles are or more indesirable GTEC. Afi Ashanse no the Bible Tvghana say oh Ghana if be honorary doctorate and they say won't school na say be a penny be contribution to school being institution the person all recognize on what for say o wadwuma a wo ye society no so anything say ya ma this doctorate degree honorary ya ma certificate I say we doctor but doctor no no sa honorary degree no ye ntimi untimi emfa mfrɛ wo ho say we doctor. Inti no to be a bolding word official platform so anasa who address one kasa one yemfasa doctor no enka ho na within a space of 8 months GTEC for it may expose 7 NDC appointees are use that fake doctor honorary degree no they bob for hine. We've seen the lives of Kanku computer now no cry the latest about to cry mami or yeah deputy health minister Mame Ayensu no cry there says why no kukoti or bad and then on the defending as some content and so a house I had a gaso de ebe to ma or no on your NDC ni beti to me can I say they say no be a person friend who doctor miss me a professor miss me say added yes kushuku no ukoshuku no we any amount certificate na no we say no we a doctor, we a full-fledged doctor. Now, go school and I'm why I see a free be adjunct assistant professor. Into adjunct assistant professor, and you see any title be our baby a professor, you need be as adjunct assistant professor. You call him no mammy, and no social media, and so you say, what to I am Pia, dear, because you are be exposed on a black Rasta saying grassy and a yard doors will NDC party. And you by force so we saw your doctor when your appointment we were Jumadi and you beat me the boy my now I am a doctor by profession school is so I won't cope maybe I know a casapa and angel brain cooking also in some of the two we are watch what your comment session as
and he is beginning to show people his real colors. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what political colors you wear. The most important thing to him is that you are properly titled. If you carry titles that are not earned, he will come after you. Many people are beginning to question his power. But my brother, my sister, he is just bringing serenity into the system. My brother, if you pick up a title and give to yourself, you are a thief, especially if you have not earned it. Since he came into power and started this active work, we have come to see so many people who have not earned any university certificates, especially PhDs. Now, if a PhD is that nice and attractive, why don't you work for it? Then these people will call other people thieves, yet you are so dishonest. Any dishonest person is a thief. How many people agree with me? I am not a PhD holder, so I don't call myself Dr. Black Rasta. No. It came to a time the title doctor had become so useless. Any bleach-faced idiot could call himself pastor. I beg your pardon, doctor. Illiterates would sit on radio and TV. By virtue of some two heads that they are parading around, they call themselves doctors. So right now, you don't even know the difference between a PhD holder and a medical doctor and the quacks. So this man here says that if you have an honorary degree, you can't use it in public. You can take him to court, fight it in court, and stop all the noise. He said it's lawful that you can only use a certain title if you have earned it academically. Now, Hassan Ayarga has gone through this. He has threatened court action. Now is a woman who the president just appointed as a deputy in the health ministry. Now this beautiful woman, oh my God, has been on the political scene for some time now. There was a time he contested MP shit. She contested and she couldn't get it, but she went back, contested and picked it up in the Western region. She's an MP and at the same time a deputy minister. She was in parliament recently for a certain vetting, obvious one, and she made it clear that she is a full professor of surgery, full doctor of surgery. She has a private practice. She's a medical doctor. Oh yes. At the same time, my brother, my sister, this surgeon here is a politician. And at the vetting, after your marking, put it to her. Your professorial degrees, your title as a professor, your PhDs, tell us about that. That was where she made it clear that she's a full professor of surgery, full doctor of surgery. And she mentioned a university, University of Utah. The university is in Utah, a state in the United States of America. My brother, my sister, where they have Salt Lake as one of the cities. This is the woman, Professor Grace Ayensu. And she caught the eyes of Professor Ahmed Jinapo. And when they went into it, oh my God, look at the communique. It came out that she is not a professor. And the news code card came out from City FM. Watch this. Grace Ayensu Dankwa, not a professor. And this is GTEC on the 17th of August. My brother, my sister. And when I placed a call to Professor Ahmed Jinapo, he flooded me with so much information. Look at the communique between GTEC and Professor Ayensu. So much information. Letters, left, right, and center. Look at this one. It says the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC. And it says use of unearned academic title by Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa. And when you read it, it's a give and take between Doctor, Professor, in quotes, Grace Ayensu Dankwa and the GTEC. They asked her to provide evidence. And then she said, in fact, she had several months of work with a university in the United States. That was when GTEC came out and said, hey, listen, are you an associate professor or an adjunct professor? It's different from calling yourself professor. You don't qualify. My brother, my sister. And now, the woman is angry. Watch this. Bring your CV. So we compare it with mine. Dr. Ayensu Dankwa fires GTEC boss. You, Jinapo, you call yourself professor. I have not asked you for any proof. You, I have said I'm also a professor. Why are you asking me for a proof? Bring yours, let me bring mine, and let's compare and see who is a better professor. Now, the Deputy Minister of Health, Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa, has taken a swipe at the Director General of the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC, Professor Ahmed Jinapo, over the brouhaha surrounding her professor title. Now, speaking in an interview on CTV on Monday, August 18, 2025, Dr. Ayensu Dankwa indicated that the persons behind the debate about her qualification only want to discredit her. Woo! Professor Ahmed Jinapo over the brouhaha of the title, and she's saying that they want to discredit her Flip the page. Quick. She went on to challenge Professor Ahmed Jinapor to bring his CV so it can be compared with hers. My question is, as a state regulator, are we going to settle the matter on social media? Should we be talking about the matter on social media? As a regulator, shouldn't you be going through due process? So, what I see is just an attempt to discredit the hard work I have done. I am still trying to figure it out. So, I want Honorable Jinapor to bring his CV for us to compare. She said, dash it away. So this is now too personal. It's about you. It's not about Jinapor. Jinapor is the GTEC boss. He has been mandated to go through all this. You call it due process. And they have written a letter to you to show proof that you actually have earned your professorial title. And then you write back to them and tell them through your lawyers that, oh, you had some work with a university in the United States, this number of months, and that means that you are a professor. The professor says, no, that's not how you get that. You are an adjunct professor. You are not a professor. And when you read all those, you will see more. My brother, my sister. You will see more. When you read, you will realize that there has been a communique. Is that not what is called a due process? Right now it has become personal. Oh, bring yours. You are coming to me to ask me to prove, you to prove. I think it's childish. Absolutely childish. Who put Professor Jinapor there? How did he get in there? Using his title, professor. If it was wrong, why haven't they questioned it till now? Well, I'll take the opportunity to ask Professor Jinapor to publish his credentials so that at least the naysayers would be put to rest, permanent rest. In the interim, I think I should be happy that somebody comes to ask me to flaunt my titles. I will give you, in fact, a whole library of credentials. It will take you 1,000,000 years to go through them. Next time, you won't come knocking at my door. Every intellectual, every true intellectual should be happy to flaunt his credentials. So why is it that some people are finding it offensive? Oh, you are a professor. We want to protect you. Oh, you are a PhD holder. We want to protect you because there are some quacks who are spoiling your hard-earned reputation. Shouldn't you applaud this? But you are rather fighting this. It means that you are quack. I don't know how many people are agreeing with what I'm saying. Hey, if a group comes out to say, hey, we are going to regulate the use of the title medical doctor. I'm limiting to medical doctor. Because some quacks all of a sudden have come out and they are destroying the hard-earned reputation of proper medical doctors. Not everything that quacks is the dark. So, let's go after the quacks that are not darks. Even bats quack at night. Quack, quack, but they are not darks. Shouldn't doctors, proper medical doctors, be happy that there's a house cleaning to clean out all the quacks that are not darks? If doctors, medical doctors now come out and start fighting this body that is supposed to do the house cleaning, then their titles are suspicious. I think that Grace Ayensu Dankwa's professorial status is questionable. Ayarga's professorial, no, doctorate is questionable. It's clear. Flaunt it if you have it. Why should it be a problem that you ask me to show you myself? When you go looking for a job, don't you show your certificate? It is just in Ghana that we can go for elections and people can give themselves titles. Nobody checks out at the Electoral Commission, and we allow them to use doctor, professor, and all that, demeaning academia. Manasseh Awuni Azure has also talked about this issue, and I think that it is good and in-depth. And he's looking at, in fact, the answers that Professor Ayensu Dankwa gave at the vetting, and he thinks that there's something fishy about her professor title. Stop disgracing academia. Stop disgracing academia. If you love it, earn it. If you can't earn it, don't be a quack. It's the Black Pot, aka Koko Show, where we speak truth to power.